As you can see in my videos, I'm working really hard to share these ideas that are connected to our real technologies. I want to make it easy to understand and provable. I keep looking for alternative ways to be self-sustaining. Other than owning and controlling your own land, self-sustaining means to me having your own source of energy. I'm mainly interested in electricity because when you have electricity, you have everything. I recently made a video about the basic concept of cement batteries. After I confirmed that it works, it naturally led me to question how to make this better. What materials are non-corrosive and how can I get more power? Basically, I found out that the smaller the cell, the better. So basically, the more surface area between the materials, the better. So I tried out this basic idea of rocks in a bowl. So I took two metal materials and I put it together and I got some readings off of it. So this shows this basic concept of what I'm talking about. So then I went further and I made these sand batteries. This is basically a smaller version of the rocks in a bowl, and I used these smaller cells with copper and aluminum and just put sand and water in there. And I got a positive result out of that, and it was a really cool experiment that you could try on your own. So I went even further. I was able to get a small capacitor from a computer. I was able to charge that from the sand battery cells that I made. So I knew I can store the power that I made from the sand batteries. So take this concept, remember this, and I found a video from the King of Random, and he shaved off one side of a penny, and then he made some cells out of it. Just basically cardboard soaked in lemon juice. Now this is a basic thing that you could do on your own, kind of triggers some more thoughts of what you can do with it and the potential of this. So I went even further and I thought, well, maybe I should just try this with sand in the middle of those pennies. And I stacked up a bunch of them and I was able to get an LED to light up. So this is really cool. I was able to get the smaller cells together, more compact. So with this basic understanding, I found out that there are a lot more people making these types of things, and they do it from different materials, activated carbon, or aluminum or other materials that you could just throw in there to experiment with. Here's a guy making these capacitor batteries just with simple materials. This led me to Mike Kantz. This is a guy who really knows his stuff. He's been developing his own products, goes through and explains very simply what's going on and what materials he's using. So then I learned about a little cell that he was making, and he does his experiments, he explains everything. And this is a self-recovery cell that he started making from graphite. Graphite has a material that is like a metal, but also like a mineral. It has conductance and capacitance. It basically can conduct electricity and hold a charge, which makes it a perfect material to use in batteries, and it won't corrode, so it can last for a very long time. So people will start talking about this in making of batteries. And then he explains further what he did, and he made a little product that is called the black box. And this is a self-recovery thing that you don't have to plug in. You just basically charge your cell phone, and then once the cell phone is charged, then you just unplug it, and it self-recovers with a charge. And he explains exactly how that works. And then he talks about how he got these cells to power this generator, which charged a regular battery that we're familiar with. And he did this with another product that he started making called a supercap module, a 16-volt graphene supercap module. So then I learned about graphene, which is made from graphite. Basically, graphene is the smallest form of graphite on a molecular level. This allows for the maximum surface area of one molecule thick for the cell. Remember, the smaller is better, so this allows for multiple cells to be hooked up in series on a very small scale. So then I saw that he was starting to sell this product of a graphene supercap battery. I couldn't afford it, but I knew I needed to get it, and I took it on a scooter trip. You can start a car. It charges at a fraction of the time as normal batteries. So when I learned about it, I bought one, I unpackaged it, and I tested it on a few things. It charges really fast, and it has a long lifespan because it's using graphene. And this is the email exchange that I had with Mike Kantz, and I just want to share this with you because there's some interesting information in here. So I said, I just bought your graphene supercap module. I wanted to let you know that I have a YouTube channel called Extreme Budget, and I will do a video presentation on it when I use it. I have been saving up for it for a while. I admit I'm nervous about it, but I have enough confidence to purchase it. I appreciate what you're doing, and I really want to support honest, independent people like you making this stuff. I understand how hard it is to get the technology out there. God bless you, Barry. So this is his response. It says, we're processing your order and will most likely ship tomorrow. I'll send you the tracking number. It is quite common to be skeptical regarding new technology. Don't be nervous about your purchase. These modules are awesome. We've been shipping them worldwide for 10 months now and have many repeat customers who are skeptical at first. The uses vary from home energy storage integration, EV, marine, light aircraft, battery replacement, and many others. And then when I got it, I sent him a message about sending him a link on my scooter trip, and he really appreciated that. And he said, thanks for sending me this video link for the endorsement shout out. I appreciate it. It sounds like the scooter trip was a lot of fun too. We've been shipping our modules all over the world now for more than a year, and sometimes receiving feedback of applicational uses that we have never would have thought of. I watched your very interesting $5,000 home life-changing video, which made me realize that you truly have the entrepreneurial spirit and ambition within you. I have been successfully self-employed since my teenage years and now in my 60s. Over the years, I've developed an uncanny sense to immediately recognize his ability in other individuals. It's getting more and more rare these days, but here you are. It always brings me joy to see it. Would you mind if I included the video link in your scooter adventure on my YouTube channel and commercial Facebook page? Best wishes to you in your lifelong endeavors, Mike. And I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. And that was great. I loved his response, and it was awesome to have that exchange with him. When I had more money, I was able to buy more of them. But then I realized his website was not working. And so I just said, I've been trying to access your quantum mechanics store again, and it doesn't seem to be working. I bought one of your supercap modules a couple years ago, and I love it. I was thinking of buying more. And this is the response that I got from his wife. She told me that he passed away suddenly. The quantum mechanics products were made to order. It's all kits and machines, along with the last of Mike's prototypes, are sold not long after his sudden passing. All we have remaining is the complete library of assembly manuals. The manuals contain mechanical drawings and diagrams of instructions, photos and tips, and are available in PDF format only, emailed to you after we receive payment. We accept payment via PayPal, or my daughter can arrange payment. So if you wanted to email her if you were interested in these manuals, you can do so. And I said, thank you for your response. I'm very sorry to hear about Mike, and I really am. I could tell that he's a good man. I will keep telling people about his work and the manuals that you mentioned. God bless you. And she said, thank you for your kind words. The manuals are all I have left and are a source of income for me. I wanted to share this because I was genuinely sad when I learned about this, and I actually mourned for a couple of days because it's really, really rare to find people like Mike in his position where he knows what he's talking about and he has a genuine desire to get this technology out there. And he was creating a machine that was so efficient that it ran off of very little source. Even the supercap module that I had, he ran this big generator from that, and he was able to do a lot more, and he shows it in his videos. So forget about 0-point energy and stuff. Just get our technology so it's so efficient like this, and we could use it in so many applications. This is a technology that we already have available. We can have way better technology than we have now available, and so as long as it's public knowledge, then the public can start demanding it or just making it on our own. We're going to get our liberty back. Keep believing. We're going to do it.
It's only water, it's either sink or swim. Can't hold back your light and expect to win. Gotta go harder. Oh, you've gotta learn. Don't suppress your fire, baby, let it burn. Be who you are. Nobody can take that away from you. Oh, straight from the heart. No playing games. You gotta be true, true, true. You gotta be. 'Cause you're human. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, baby. Just let your tears fall down. No need to worry about tomorrow, baby. 'Cause you got time to figure it out. It's only water. It's either sink or swim. Can't hold back your light and expect to win. Gotta go harder. Oh, you've gotta learn. Don't suppress your fire, baby, let it burn. Nobody can take that away from you. Oh, straight from the heart. No playing games. You gotta be true, true, true. You gotta be. Cause you're human. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, baby. Just let your tears fall down. No need to worry about tomorrow, baby. Cause you got time to figure it out.